Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Chords. That's Draven Grimes. This is HSP. We've got the, what was it called? Clash in the Castle?
Something like that.
Review from this past weekend. We're going to be talking about, I don't know, just some random wrestling shit. So we'll get into it right after this. How you doing, man?
Going through the dirt sheets here real quick while we're going through the intro.
Mm-hmm.
It is confirmed that there will be more TNA talent on NXT tonight.
Oh shit! All right.
And let's remember what the main event tonight is. It is a battle royal to determine the number one contender for the NXT Championship.
All right.
And there's at least, I think there's like 20 or 24, something like that. So maybe one or two TNA guys get sprinkled in there. Maybe Nick Nemeth comes back and becomes number one contender. Maybe he takes. I'm bullshitting at this point. I'm doing good. It's weird doing HSP on fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, definitely feels wrong, but last live show of the week, folks. So get your fix now.
Yes,
if you're listening to the podcast, this will start your week off. So just ignore
podcast
everything
schedules.
I just said.
Yeah, podcast schedule's normal shit. It's just the live audience.
Well, we seem to be missing a moderator.
Of course.
God damn it, Shads.
Something, making donuts, something.
Making donuts?
I don't know.
Oh. Is that her job?
Yes.
I made the donuts.
Clash.
Right.
Clash of the Castle.
All right, so let's get into the Clash of the Castle review. WWE Clash of the Castle occurred this past Saturday. Saturday. All the way from Scotland. So yeah, this was supposed to be, kind of a big deal. You had the I Quit match with AJ Styles and Cody. You had a women's tag championship match. You had all kinds of good shit. So let's get it started.
Oh, well, there was also a debut at Clash of the Castle.
It wasn't a Clash, was it?
Clash of the Castle. It was. I have it pulled up right here.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get it.
All right. Match numero uno. Are they just calling it the WWE Championship now?
The undisputed WWE Championship, yeah.
All right. Well, for the sake of time, for the undisputed Universal Heavyweight WWE Multiversal Championship.
Yes, the multiverse champion. The metaverse champion.
The phenomenal AJ Styles went toe-to-toe with the debuting WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Talent Name.
Yes.
Subbing for Cody Rhodes.
Show us what's going on there.
I'll show you what's going on.
God damn it.
So, during the entrance of one Cody Rhodes, somebody in the production truck, I don't know how well that's coming across, had a banner come up with Women's Tag Team Champion Talent Name. And it was only there for like a second or two, but it was long enough for me to get a fucking screenshot.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It was also long enough for everybody on Twitter to grab a hold of that and fucking run with it. Oh, but no. Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, I Quit. Your thoughts, good sir?
It's about kind of what I expected. A really good match. I don't think those two could put on a bad match, especially with each other. You know, had all the elements you would want in an I Quit match. We had kind of after we get done with discussing this match, you and I had a interesting conversation about why have I Quit matches at all.
Yes.
But yeah, no. As far as I Quit matches go, it was good. I think the ending they kind of took an easy right way out of the ending. They AJ Styles was handcuffed and in the corner, and Cody Rhodes had the big stair steps, and he was about to bash him with it, and he called "I quit."
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, overall, I thought it was a really good match. I think the ending was the easy way out, but outside of that, I think Talent Name did quite well.
Yes, Talent. Who knew Cody had another twin?
Yeah.
First it was Stardust, and then Cody, and now we have Talent Name. Yeah. Yes, we do have other social medias. Just look up Heel Shit Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all the places. You can find us fairly easily. My takeaway: the match was good.
Okay.
It wasn't their best. I believe the match they had in France was better because they didn't have to circle it around his fucking gimmick of saying "I quit."
Right.
I feel that the finish, in my opinion, fell flat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel they could have went a different direction and made it a little more believable than, you got the shit beat out of you with fucking chair shots. You're afraid of the fucking aluminum steps.
Yep.
Fucking really. There's another way to fucking do it.
Absolutely.
But like you said, this kind of carries over into a conversation we had. Oh, by the way, Cody Rhodes wins. He retains the WWE Championship.
Yes.
In your opinion, what's the point of an I Quit match?
I have no fucking idea. And I brought this to you and I'll explain it. I feel as though you can't. I much prefer last man standing matches because you have to beat your opponent that badly. Like, it's a very narrow line to beat your opponent just bad enough to verbally give up and still be able to, I mean, obviously meet the 10 count if it came down to that. So, like, to me, I would just rather see I Quit matches just all become last man standing matches. I think it's a more impressive win. And it's a definitive win, and it's not some hokey shit. Like, you legitimately beat that motherfucker.
So here's my opinion on it. I understand the build up to the I Quit stipulation, at least for this match with the fake retirement and all that bullshit. But let's throw a scenario out there. Let's say the springboard that got fucked up. What if AJ was shoot out?
What if he was what?
What if he was completely shoot out, like knock the fuck out? Can't answer the fucking ref. Can't do shit. How quickly could that fucking production truck scramble to find a fucking clip of saying "I quit" from AJ Styles?
Right.
And it kind of goes back to Rumble '99 between Rock and Mankind, where it was preset that way for the finish. That's one thing. Honestly, I feel just a no DQ match would for this rematch.
Yeah, no DQ or a hardcore match.
The stipulation of I Quit really pushed him into a corner that they had to fucking get that in there, and it really hindered the match itself. Still, in my opinion, the best match on the card, but you hindered it more than you helped it. And I'm in the same boat with you. with the last man standing, because to me, a last man standing feels more personal, and I've been in a few myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been in an I Quit match.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking camp. And that right there is a good example of what happens if you can't meet the criteria of saying I quit.
Absolutely.
I mean, at the time I was unable to, and the ref had to call it. What if you have a ref that doesn't know any better and he fucking doesn't call it?
Mm-hmm.
It's better. It's easier just to throw a 10 count out there and be fucking done. Plus, you have a lot more stuff to work with. You can be more imaginative about the spots that you put into a last man standing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everything down to like putting the table over your opponent and standing on it, like Cena did Big Show.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
or my personal favorite, Cena Batista, where Cena duct taped Batista's legs together in the corner, and he couldn't fucking stand up.
I must have missed that one.
that was 2009, 2010. It was one of those. But yeah,
Wow.
legit, just like wrapped his legs up, had him hanging over the fucking corner. Yeah, just couldn't get up.
Wow.
Yeah, like you can get real imaginative with the finishes to last man standing matches.
And it can also fuck you up, kind of like it did with Roman and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I was like, what the fuck are they gonna do? And then he just starts squatting there like he's taking a shit.
All right. So that's my opinion on I Quits. I'm not saying there's not a place for them, but there's got to be a specific criteria to meet before you can actually go into something like that. Like I was on a couple of indie chats, just listening to guys talk, and somebody pulled up, what kind of match do you want to do? And it was right after this. It was like Sunday morning, and everybody was saying I Quit matches, and I said, why? Well, it'd be so cool. It's like, what could you do in an I Quit match that you can't do in a regular match, that you can't do in a submission match, that you can't do in a ladder match? What is it? And nobody can give me an answer. So,
yeah, there's some really stupid match types out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, tuxedo matches, bra and panty matches. My personal favorite, dog collar match, but that's neither here nor there. All right, let's move on.
Next match,
this was the Triple Threat Women's Tag Team Championships, which Talent Name was not involved in.
No, they left Talent Name out for some reason. She won those championships fair and square. I'm sorry.
Yep. She is the tag team champion. Let's see. We have Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn Bay versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks.
Dude, first things first. Fire and what's her name? Dawn. Fire and Dawn need a tag team name.
You just gave it to them.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded. They need like a vampire-y tag team name.
Fire at Dawn. Fire at Dawn. I mean, it's right there. It's easy. But yeah, they don't really do the vampire thing. It's more like witchcraft shit.
Well, either way, something to do with their gimmick, but they are a definitive tag team. Like that's what they are. They're not.
Hopefully, it won't be like the Witches Experience, like they did with fucking War Machine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Viking Raiders, the Viking Experience,
the Viking Experience, because it was the War Raiders, and everybody was good with that. I was loving that name, and then it became the Viking Experience. I was like, what? You expect me to take this seriously?
The Viking Experience, like, bro.
Yeah. That got shot down in a week.
Yeah. There was like 3 weeks in a row they had a different name.
Because they debuted as War Raiders. They came out as Viking Experience the next week. Took a week off, and they came back as the Viking Raiders.
Viking Experience. I dig those Viking rules matches though. I kind of dig that.
Yeah. Very gimmicky, but again,
still, I dig it.
You have more freedom. All right, this match. Let's go ahead and get the cat out the bag.
Botchville.
It was a Botchville.
Welcome to Botchville, USA.
But there was a reason why. We kind of discussed it on Talking Shit the night before. The top rope was loose as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about all the spots that started the botchery, started from shit off the top rope. So going back and rewatching that match, and I made myself rewatch it again. I can kind of see it in a different light.
So let's go through all of them. I know that there was a Tower of Terror in there.
That was shit.
Yeah, but that was good. So that was I think that was the first horrible botch.
That was the first botch. That's because whenever they try to push off to get over for the superplex, they didn't get enough rotation and they almost broke their necks.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that was botch number 1. And then I think Jade Cargill's springboard clothesline. She at the time not knowing the ropes were loose. Like It was fucking horrible. Like I just thought she was clumsy as fuck, and then while she's in the ring after that, she military presses one of the chicks, and then tries to big boot one of them, and like twists all up and falls, and like she just looked really clumsy. But now, with knowing what we know about it, it's almost. It's like she's still green as baby shit and sometimes can be a little clumsy.
Yes.
But that springboard just fucked her mind up. And everything that she did after that was not
just
right.
Half a step off. That's all it was. And, you know, us as talents, we have nights like that where, you know, one thing goes wrong and it's just stuck in your head for the rest of the fucking match, whether it's 3 minutes down the line or 30 minutes down the line. My thing is here, there really wasn't a ring veteran in this match that could call fucking audibles, and you could fucking tell. I mean, the closest one you had was Alba Fire, which, if you know her in the United Kingdom, is Kaylee Ray. She's worked for fucking years. But it was such scrambled eggs in that match that nobody could get any communication out. It was basically spot.
I mean, even Bianca looked out of sorts.
I don't know. But I'm just glad nobody got injured.
Yes.
I am glad that Dawn and Fire won this match.
Yes, me too. They deserve it.
It was well deserved. I feel that the botches in the match kind of took away from the celebration and stuff, considering what Alba Fire has been going through in the last 10 days. For those of you who don't know, and I don't know if you know or not, her mother was actually killed in a car accident last Tuesday. She was hit by a car and motherfucker ran off. They did find him. Arrests have been made, all that good shit. But she's been dealing with that in the back of her head on top of getting prepared for what is essentially the biggest match in her WWE career.
So. Yeah. I believe that, especially considering all the botches, I think maybe not the next pay-per-view, but at maybe Money in the Bank, we're going to see Bianca and Jade against Fire and Dawn one team on one team. What?
Joe Hendry, TNA superstar, has made an appearance at NXT.
Oh.
And it's only 20 minutes into the first hour of NXT.
Okay. NXT is 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. For some reason, I still thought it was an hour.
And I wish Raw was still 2.
Right.
Yes.
Let's see. All right, so there's that match. I'm really glad that titles moved over. Hopefully they have a decent reign because they are one of the only true tag teams in the women's division.
Yes. Yes.
Next match.
And if they're going to continue with this women's tag team division, they're really going to like set their focus on it. They're really going to like put some shit together and actually make something happen. Go fucking sign the beautiful people. They're not fucking signed with anything. Bring them in for a fucking 3-match deal. I mean, you did it with fucking Jordan Grace. Do it with him. They're an established tag team for the last, I don't want to say how many years. Holy shit, I feel old. God damn it. Look, my favorite saying with Velvet Sky has always been, I will drink her bathwater. Okay? I didn't realize I was 16 when I was saying that.
Yeah, that's rough, dog.
God damn it. All right, let's move on. Next match. I'm feeling gray hairs coming. For the Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. This was a fucking solid match.
Yes.
Until the dicketry at the end. The dicketry was not fucking needed.
Yes, there was no dicketry needed. They're really pushing Gable as this diabolical heel. I don't know.
Too bad he died last night.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe the heel thing will work. I don't know. I'm still iffy about it.
Well, I also know as of last night, the Alpha Academy is officially broke up, so he's officially going off on his own.
Yeah.
So maybe they keep him that way, or maybe they go with a scrap plan and finally put him with the Creed brothers and give them something to do and make it like a new version of Alpha Academy, a straight heel version. And yes, I know it's the fucking finish that you don't like, but it is the bitches with the cannonball move. I don't know why you don't like it. I like it. It fucking works.
I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know. And I see a lot of room for injury. Like, dude could just land right on the other dude's face, which has almost happened a few times.
Yeah.
You know, there's I don't know. I don't find it impressive, and I don't. It's not my thing.
But you got to give them credit. That team,
dude, those athletes are fucking crazy.
Listen, when you can hold a fucking ankle lock in place and then hit a one-armed power bomb while holding the ankle lock, you're a fucking beast. God damn. But let's get on with this match. Lots of good back and forth. Like I said, it was a very competitive match up until the fucking bullshit at the end. I feel that took away from this match. If it wasn't for that and they had a straight fucking finish, I would have put this as match of the night. But the shit with Maxine, the shit with Otis, it just took away from it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple spots where I thought Sammy was gonna lose that title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was thinking, you know, this could be Chad's night. I'm not gonna lie.
Could have been. Yeah. He deserves it. I mean, if anyone deserves the Intercontinental Championship, it's him. He's an amazing worker. He's been a serious company guy. He deserves that.
Look, maybe they swerve everybody. Maybe they put a fucking zombie version of Chad Gable in some Money in the Bank. Maybe he wins Money in the Bank. Maybe. I mean, I know this ain't where we were last year as far as, you know, world championships and stuff, but I could see Gable going for the world title at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously ain't gonna go for the WWE title.
No.
But with the workhorse title, I can see him go after.
I will talk about this more when we talk briefly about Raw last night, but I don't see how they're gonna write it to where Sammy keeps his title against Braun. I just don't. I don't know.
Now, did they state that title match was going to happen on like a future Raw, or are they going to try to push in the Money in the Bank, or what's going on?
I don't know. I don't think they just made it clear that's where they're going.
Here's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
I would cause Breaker to lose the match via disqualification.
Okay.
At Money in the Bank.
Okay.
For them to have a rematch at SummerSlam and give him that moment at one of the big four.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good title run for Sammy, and I think that's a good kickoff point for Braun.
Yeah, maybe so. I just, I don't know. There's gonna have to be something spectacular for Sammy to retain. Like, they're gonna have to write it really well, produce it really well.
Dude, Sammy's going to hit him with the fucking brainbuster, and just to fucking have a chance. Even then, he probably fucking no-sell and just spear him right out of it.
He's gonna hit that brainbuster and just no-sell it. Yeah, exactly. He's just gonna stand right the fuck up and.
Yeah. Fucking beast.
I don't know if we've ever seen a wrestling athlete like that kid.
Oh, man. Dude, I think you're right. I think the closest was Lesnar. But even then.
His explosiveness, as far as, like, yeah, I mean, he could shoot a quick double and that kind of stuff. But, like, foot speed and quickness, there's nobody been like Braun.
Mm-mm. Dude, I'm thinking back to the 70s. No. Nobody.
No.
All right, let's
I mean, maybe Hawk. He didn't have the speed, though.
No. Maybe Scott in his rookie year, maybe. But even then, he didn't have that explosiveness. But then again, you didn't need that explosiveness when he debuted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the rest of this pay-per-view out of the way. Next match for the women's championship. Both of my future ex-wives. Bayley versus Piper Niven. Holy shit. They made Piper look like a fucking star here. They really fucking did.
Yeah. No, she's an amazing wrestler. Obviously well known in Scotland.
Yeah.
Like a huge pop for her, even though she's definitely the heel in that match. I thought it was good all the way around.
Yeah, and this was a classic David versus Goliath style match where Piper played the big monster and Bayley was just trying to fight from underneath. Yeah, and I had no issues with this match. That fucking crucifix driver at the finish.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. I have never seen someone of that size get fucking doubled over like that.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I needed alternate camera angles for research purposes.
Yes, research purposes. Yes. Kevin Dunn.
Yes.
What goes up?
Oh, Kevin Dunn's fired. He's gone. That motherfucker gone.
Put us in touch with who can do it, Kevin Dunn.
But yeah. Bayley retains, rightfully so.
Love Bayley. Love everything about Bayley.
But this made Piper a main event women's wrestler.
Yes.
Bar none.
I absolutely love that running splash on the seated opponent.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love that move.
Well, maybe you need to break it out. He's like, athletic maneuvers. No.
Athletic maneuvers. I could probably do that one.
You damn right you could.
I mean, I used to do a senton.
Where's the goal for sentons? But you
Yeah.
could probably do that. Like for a tag move, you know, the way you set up my snapmare into the big boot, I can set the snapmare up into the splash.
We'll see.
The brain's always working.
The brain's
even
always
in retirement.
working.
I can't help it. It's something I can't turn off. All right. Main event time. Man, there weren't that many fucking matches on this. We had a pre-show that was almost as long as the pay-per-view. This is bullshit.
A 2-hour pre-show. It's fucking incredible.
You know how fucking mad I was? No, well, I'll take that back. I was grateful to Michael Cole. Yes. Huh? Any dishes in here? Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Bye. Making sure I didn't have any extra dishes in my office. My daughter loves me. Main event time for the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
You're gonna have to take us through this because I honestly,
I'm not gonna lie. This
I fell asleep.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ah, damn it. All right. So for the majority, Drew had the crowd.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out who was heel, who was babyface. I really was, because they were both working heel. The match itself was very blah. It was, to me, it was something I could have watched on the mid card of SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking like 2005 SmackDown mid card. Nothing outrageous, nothing incredible. It was a paint by numbers fucking match, all the way up until the fucking finish that did the screw job. All right, let's be real. I'm sorry. This title runs a fucking flop. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm right there with you. We've talked about it several times. This whole, this Damian Priest world champion thing, they got to end it.
I think we hyped it up too fucking much.
Yes, well, you Puerto Rican motherfuckers did, but
fuck off. It wasn't even that. It was the issue is that we thought that Judgment Day would have been fucking done, and we had a babyface Damian Priest going for it. I don't know how much different that would have been looking at this fucking title run. But dude, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. The most exciting one in Judgment Day right now is Dom, because he's stuck between heaven and enlightenment right now.
God damn it.
He's got Liv on one arm and Mommy on the other. I don't know that.
And then he's got his wife at home. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's married?
Yeah, he's got his wife. He's got his girlfriend. He's got his side piece. This man's living the Mexican dream. Ay.
So,
Chi-Chi's all around.
So what happened at the end of this match? So, all right. Obviously, at one point, the referee got knocked out, right?
Yes, the referee got knocked out. So, what ended up happening is Drew hit a vicious fucking Claymore, turned Damian inside out, was crawling for a fucking ref. I guess he saw a ref running down the fucking stadium, so he went for the pin. Got a 2 count. Who fucking did the 2 count? Old Phil Brooks. Flew halfway across the world to screw this man.
Because that's all CM Punk did in that pay-per-view.
That's all he did was a 2 count, and that was it, son.
And then wasn't there a crotch kick? And then...
Yeah. Drew put hands on Punk, which at the time was the referee. Punk pushed him off, kicked him in the nuts. Damian hit a sit-out choke slam. which is fucking vicious, by the way. It's probably his best move.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
Love it. 1, 2, 3. And then after the cameras quit rolling, well, after the pay-per-view went off the air, Drew lost his fucking shit on everyone. Referees, officials, fans, you name it, he fucking just went fucking ape shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking bad. Probably the worst match I've seen McIntyre in a long fucking time. And it's not his fault.
Right.
Again, this is just one of those things that got overhyped because I firmly believe the title was going to change hands there.
Yeah.
And it was going to lead into McIntyre versus Punk at SummerSlam.
Still going that way, but no title on the line.
Yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. But not their strongest outing as far as the pay-per-view is concerned. There were some bright spots, but there was a lot of dull spots.
Yeah.
But really nothing negative once we found out about the top rope situation.
Yeah.
But just like AJ Styles said for Clash of the Castle, I quit.
All right. Well, let's take a minute here.
Pay some bills.
Pay some bills. So tonight's show is brought to you in part by Havoc Energy Drink. Energy drink for gamers, by gamers. Not only does it have the caffeine and B vitamins you're used to in your energy drink, but it has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity. Go to tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 for 10% off. It's a great energy drink. Both me and Draven drink it every night, every morning. So tryhavocenergy.com, go to enter code HSP10 for 10% off. Also, Amazon Music Unlimited. Use the link in the description for your first 30 days free. Starting $9.99 thereafter, get unlimited access to over 100 million songs at the click of the link. 30 days free. Thank you, guys.
Hell shit's gone corporate.
Corporate. Jeff Bezos, give us money.
At least a good deep discount on fucking Prime. For the love of God.
So, we had a very interesting debut on Raw last night.
We had a lot going on. I'd say this Raw was the equivalent of a Raw after WrestleMania Raw.
Yeah, which has been overhyped because it hasn't been good in years. But
if this was the Raw after WrestleMania, I'd have been fucking satisfied.
Absolutely.
And it's not just because of the debut. We had a returning Seth Rollins, who put his name in for Money in the Bank. We had fucking Sheamus versus fucking Braun Breaker. See, I got Bronson Cider stuck in my fucking head now. God damn it.
Yeah.
That was a fucking banger. What else do we have? Dirty Dom in another episode of As the World Turns. Motherfucker. And Drew McIntyre quit live on Raw. He said, fuck it, I'm done.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, which, I mean, we all know it's fucking kayfabe. That motherfucker just signed a new multi-year deal. And, you know, I'll go ahead and call my shot. He's going to stay off TV to heal up that fucking elbow injury that he's been having for a while. Right?
Yep.
He's going to come back at Money in the Bank, which, if they play it right, Punk's going to be a part of Money in the Bank. Screw Punk. It's going to lead into SummerSlam, Punk versus McIntyre. That's how that's going to end up. But my guy, after Jey Uso qualified for Money in the Bank, and the fireflies were lit up bright, a familiar sound creeped into the arena, and it was just one piano key.
Yep.
One key. And the fireflies came out. And what did we see? we saw Sister Abigail crawl out of the stage right in front of Brazen Lantern. And this brave, heroic cameraman who desperately needs a raise after last night.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, does he need a fucking raise? Went backstage to Gorilla, which, mind you, in professional wrestling, Gorilla is like the chapel to a professional wrestler. It is church. It is a holy place. And it was completely and utterly wrecked, destroyed.
We're talking people strode out. We're talking sparks. We're talking smoke. We're talking about everything in the entire production area destroyed.
There was talents. There was security. There was blood, smoke, and in that, we had a big man with a hammer. We had a vulture perched. We had a pig setting. And at the end of that hallway, what did you see? It was our favorite uncle. Meticulously walking down. As almost in a horror movie, it felt like. I have chills right now just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
He gathered his minions and slowly went through Gorilla, which looked like a war zone that he caused.
Now, talk about people laid out. People may have been erased from humanity that night.
Well, I know there was a lot of security staff. I know they said a couple of independent talents were a part of it. The most noticeable one, and I'm not talking about that one, was Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's got me fucking questioning a lot of shit.
There was a reason he was put there.
Exactly. It wasn't fucking random, because everybody knows Braun was a part of the original Wyat family.
Yep, hold on.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Mina?
I just finished packing. I don't even know how long we're gonna be gone.
We'll be back Monday.
So we're gonna be gone for like 3 months.
We're leaving tomorrow, so we'll be there Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday night.
Okay, so I packed and I like filled up my suitcase. And Mommy was like, "Do you have any modest shirts for the Goldbergs?" And I was like, "Modest enough. They're gonna have to deal with it. I don't care." She was like, "Respect. They can respect me and my style." And then she got mad.
That is your daughter. Holy shit.
Yep, that is my baby.
God almighty.
Minor chords.
They're gonna have to start praying after they see my outfit. If you get triggered by that, you're gonna get triggered by me.
You don't wear stuff that's objectionable when we go out.
Exactly.
You just wear dance and gym gear.
I don't care, promising thing.
Alright, hit the road. Thank you. We enjoyed our minute.
Thank you, Sister Abigail. Have a good night.
Well, the food should be here. Go. Thank you, baby. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your minute with Minor.
You hear this, ladies and gentlemen? Don't let him just overshadow the fact that he just admitted that he's leaving me for almost a fucking week. This motherfucker here.
We won't be in the same city, but it's not like I'm going to be off on a cruise or anything. I'm still going to be in Florida.
Do you realize how much dicketry I can get into with 48 hours without you? I'll done start my own fucking promotion again. You'll come back and we're going to be so far fucking in debt off one fucking show. It's going to be a Ricky autistic disaster.
Oh, a Ricky special, huh?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
That was
Anyway,
autistic.
before I was so rudely interrupted, fuck it, the ore is gone. Uncle Howdy, Sam Shaw, Joe Gacy, Nikki Cross, Bo Dallas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wyat Six has arrived in the WWE.
And if you only watch WWE, Sam Shaw is Dexter Loomis.
Did I call him Sam?
Yeah, you did. So
Shit.
clarified.
I mean, I've known him for like 15 years. I can't fucking help it.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that was evil. No, formidable. Formidable.
And I'm so happy this isn't in the Vince era where this is gonna be fucking great for like 2 months, and then it goes to the mid card.
Yeah.
I'm
really interested how they're gonna tie it into next week because, I mean, production people are dead. Chad Gable's dead.
Dude, I have his fucking eulogy on my phone.
Right.
Dude, his Wikipedia got updated.
Oh my god, it was.
Dude,
his Wikipedia has him dead.
That was his Wikipedia.
Nice.
Yes, Wikipedia. It said he died June 17th, 2024 by murder, most likely from Uncle Howdy.
Oh man, that's such good shit. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work.
Dude, what if it was like, I know this is stretching it, but what if they played off like it was a fucking mind game?
Well, they could do that, or like the next show, the Wyat Six could be running the production.
I don't have much faith in Eric Rowan running production.
Well, obviously, a guy with a bunny head there running the. I mean, obviously, it would be satire.
Yeah, but we're going to have to get another 7-foot tall man with fucking tattoos. I know another 7-foot tall man with tattoos, but he's retired. Uncle Taker. Uncle Taker versus Uncle Howdy. WrestleMania. Make that shit happen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I know it's not.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it. It might be the whole mind trip thing. They might not even. What if they don't mention it at all? What if they just pretend like it didn't fucking happen?
That'd be a complete mind fuck to me.
Yeah.
Because I can't just let that go. Like Chad Gable opens up the fucking show next fucking week.
Yeah.
And he's just like, just nothing fucking happened.
And they're like, fresh off his whatever win into the money, qualifying for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and the whole Jey Uso thing.
And the only person that sells it the whole night is Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he's like,
what the hell's going on? I saw him dead last week.
Pat, like, are we really not gonna talk about this guy? It's like, what the hell is going on?
Like fucking Adam Pearce goes to the ring to fucking do some announcement or some shit. He just loses it and just fucking grabs the mic. Are we not going to discuss what happened last week? He's dead. He's dead. I don't even know how you're breathing.
All the equipment was destroyed. What the hell is going on around here?
There was a rabbit, a pig, and a fucking goat running around here. And I think a undead Barbie doll was up there somewhere. And I think I saw Bray Wyatt somewhere.
What up, Dopey? How you doing, man? Yeah, no, that was such good shit. Such good shit.
I wonder if they're going to acknowledge it on NXT at all. I'm going to go back and watch it.
I don't know.
They're going to play a highlight reel, I'm sure, on SmackDown or something.
I would absolutely love it if they just pretended it didn't happen and yeah, I don't know. They could have so much fun with that.
Javon Evans. I don't know who he is. Apparently, Javon Evans won the Battle Royal for NXT Championship.
Hmm.
Joe Hendry and Frankie Kazarian also showed up in NXT tonight. So cool shit. Cool shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was Raw last night. I'm really excited that the Wyat 6 are out now. There was only 5 of them, and we were debating earlier who the 6th member was. I guess you had some information that Bray Wyatt himself, the spirit of Bray Wyatt, was going to be the 6th member, which I think is an awesome idea.
Yes, which it's kind of like a rehash of Sister Abigail, the original Wyatt family. Like
Yeah.
she was a member of it,
Yeah.
or the leader of it, and Bray was just following orders. I think that's kind of how it's going to play out.
I like it.
But dude, for shoot, real quick. Once that was all said and done, where do you think fucking Bo Dallas's head was after the show was over?
I mean, there's no way he didn't break down. Like,
shit.
Doing something like that in your brother's memory, like bringing that to life. Because I assume they were working on the Wyat 6 while Bray was still alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where the new version of the Fiend was going to come
in.
You saw the documentary, right? That they did
I didn't watch it, no.
Dude, I need you to watch it. It's very emotional, and you're going to get caught up in it. But there's so much information that you'll learn. And one of the things towards the end was they was working on a revamped version of the Fiend. Okay. It was more diabolical. It was more evil. It was just... Honestly, it had been one of those things I would believe they wouldn't pull it out on TV. They'd wait till Netflix. It was that fucking gnarly.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm really excited for that move to Netflix because I'm hoping that they open it up to more adult-oriented programming. Although I don't think they will. I think they're comfortable with the target that they have. Obviously, their revenue's never been higher, but I would like to see them start straddling that line again.
Definitely.
I mean, every time The Rock comes back, he tries to do it, but if he's the only one doing it, just kind of like, yeah.
No, I kind of think when this shit goes to Netflix, we're in for a treat because Dwayne's still just plugging shit for the final boss at next year's WrestleMania. I also know I had a little sneak peek on the production of 2K25.
Okay.
So you know how years past it was like a My Rise thing, or like you go to the championship or a Hall of Fame or some shit. Well, they're doing like an arcade mode, a tower mode, if you will, kind of like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, or what have you. And at the end of it, you face the final boss version of The Rock. And like he's like maxed out stats.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Permanent finishes. Obviously, it's going to get nerfed for him to be like this ultra badass thing. But if they're going in that route, I may have to pick up 25.
I'll see what you think about it.
Well, I mean, we skipped 24 for a reason, dude. I found 2K24 this was the digital deluxe, so it had like the season pass and shit. I found it for $40 on PlayStation, and I still didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't. I mean that the pyramid thing wouldn't in any way, shape, or form sway me to buy it. Like if the story mode wasn't good, like that's my shit. I like the creator. I like the creative character. I like the creative career stuff. That's.
I think the reason I'm just so stuck on 23 is just the amount of time I put into fucking TFK.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to fucking have to do that every fucking year. I really don't.
Horrible.
Because you gotta think, For me, it was about 4.5 hours. For you, especially with your mask, it was about 5 to 6 hours.
Jesus Christ.
And then Rip was another 4 hours. It was.
But it looked
It's
fucking
a fucking
good.
task.
It looked fucking good. I mean, you captured that shit really well.
Which, I have a couple clips on my YouTube of entrances, and I think I got you doing a deep 6 and a big boot or some shit like that.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah.
And the Snapmare driver.
Yeah, no, it really looks like us.
Yeah. And I did upload it to my PS5, the 2K23, with the PS5 graphics, and I was able to go and find the TFK members that I put up for a download.
Nice.
Dude, it looks so fucking good. It really does.
You start the Yakuza's yet?
I have them. I played a little bit of 3.
I was just thinking about that because I'm replaying 3 right now. 3, while the story is good, it's the weakest of the gameplay and the graphics. Like, start with 4. Like, play 4, and then you'll go back if you want to know the story. But remember, these 3, 4, and 5 were the first ones. Like,
yeah, these were PS3 and 360 games, so I can get past the graphics and shit and the gameplay, but the story is just, it's a little slow to me. I need to pick up a little bit.
Well, like I said, if you get frustrated with this one, try 4 before you stop, because
I'm probably gonna go ahead and just delete 3 and go to 4 because I have them all. I just ain't downloaded them all. I'll just download the ones I want to play. So I'll probably just start 4 this weekend and see where I'm at on that one. Because I want to get to 6 because that's the one where they started bringing in New Japan stars.
6, yeah. 6 was probably my second favorite of all of them.
Which one's your favorite?
Dragon Gaiden, the man that erased his name.
Okay.
It's one of the most recent. It's like the second most recent one.
I'm sure I'll get to it.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to play these. I'm gonna get through them. It's just the start of 3 was just so fucking slow to me. I was like,
especially like, I like to take my time and like do all the sub stories as I'm going along, which increases the story time, exponentially. But I mean, yeah, 6 was amazing. They brought in Kazuchika Okada,
Tetsuya Naito.
Yep.
What the fuck's his name? Fuck, what the fuck?
The current president over there.
Yes, I can't remember his fucking name to save my life. I see him. I've watched him fucking work 1,000 times. I just can't remember his fucking name right offhand.
President of Hiroshi Tanahashi.
God, why couldn't I remember that? Yeah. Dude, I watched him and AJ beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And I'll tell you this. I haven't played 6, obviously. I only know about the New Japan. You obviously you played 6 all the way through. Would the cleaner gimmick of Kenny Omega fit in that fucking universe like a fucking glove?
Oh, he could definitely be in like a rival gang. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
heading a rival gang with Okada. Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't go that direction.
Yeah, I don't know what year that one was made. I don't know.
Yakuza 6? I'll tell you. Yakuza 6. The Song of Life. 2016.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was like prime elite Kenny Omega. So yeah, they could have done the cleaner.
They could have. Yeah. Even probably cost too much?
Nah, please.
Yeah.
Please. It's not like they had to put the young fucks in there with them.
Like, I gotta see how they make these video games, because like, the credits on these fucking things are longer than movies.
Mm-hmm.
Actors and, you know, like, I gotta see how they make these fucking games.
YouTube, my guy. YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a making of, I think it was Uncharted 4.
Mm.
And it was a legit movie production. Like, they went through and did all the fucking cutscenes and shit in real time as characters.
Mm.
And then went back and fucking did the gameplay as
Wow.
characters. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, that's
Like,
awesome.
it's almost like a Marvel production.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna miss you.
Aw, I'm gonna miss you too, JB Wavy.
You such a liar.
Well,
This motherfuckers are like, yes, fucking 5 days without this son of a bitch on my balls.
dude, nothing's gonna be different. I'm still gonna have Messenger. We're still gonna have.
Listen, every time you go on fucking vacation, somehow, some way, Messenger quits working.
Not when I go somewhere on land.
You were in fucking Alaska. You were on land.
Was I?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know about there. There was
photographic
land.
evidence.
There was land. I don't know about civilization though.
We didn't say nothing about civilization. We just said land.
Yeah, I fought a
Forgot about
bear.
punching bears.
Yeah.
Well, like, just straight up Paul White that bitch.
Like Mystical said. See me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear. Help the bear!
All right. On that note.
On that note. So, thank you guys for joining us. For Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Chords. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? It's bad guys do heel shit. Peace.